Now on the minimap we keep getting these little sirens, alarms right here. Let's check out what's going on. Okay, Red's been sending characters down here, soldiers after me, and I've got this small little group of regular workers. They're designated number 8, but I assigned this troop of dragons to protect this troop of workers. So the troop of workers is just standing around not doing anything. I hadn't gotten them to work yet. But while they were standing there, Red thought he would pull a fast one on me and send some troops and kill off my workers. And while he was trying to do that, my bats, I call them, but they're dragons who are protecting the workers, have been killing his troops. Here's another little batch of his troops coming. So we'll watch and see what happens when my bats, my dragons, perceive a threat. They go into action. Yeah, alright. And all this is automatic because I assigned the dragons to protect those workers. So they're just doing their duty. They're taking a few hits off of this archer here. Probably have weakened a little bit. As you can see, only those 3 dragons actually even went out. Took care of about 6 or 8 of his men. And this is their life bar. When it's green, it's good. 88 out of 100% of the figures selected. In this case, I've got 5 of the dragons selected, and 88% of their overall hit points are still good. And this particular character has 300 hit points, and he's still got 290 good. That one's 300 for 300, 300 for 300, 300 for 300. This one is 230 for 300, and there's one that's 206 for 300. So one thing we can do to help get them back up to speed is we can make a little, what they call an outpost. And it just acts like a resting post, resupply, health, rejuvenate post where I can assign the wounded players, and over a short period of time they will rejuvenate, become fully healthy again. You notice the dragons followed the workers. All I had to do is assign the workers a particular building to build, and they came over to build it, and while they came over to here, the dragons came in closer, give them a close support. Now I'm going to move the workers up here to build a, well, I brought them over here to begin with, build a wall here. And let's see, I don't know if I can click this. I'm actually going to have to set this down in order to turn the wall to have the door open the other way. To go up and down, change it that way, you press the Alt key, which I can do without clicking, but I can't click at the same time. Maybe I can, let's see. No, anyway. So if you press the Alt key, that moves it to the other orientation. The Control key moves it up and down rather than side to side. And if you do both, then you move it up and down and face it the other way with the Alt toggling again. Control up and down and Alt's toggling there. You could do it in a reverse form, toggle with the Control key. We're going to set this down for a minute. Okay, and what we've done is pre-assign them this whole wall to build, which they're working on now. Well, let's see, we do want to go ahead and assign them one other thing. Select the workers again by doing the Alt and their number, which is 8, their group number 8. Alt selects Control assigns. If you wanted to reassign them, you could do a Control 9 and they'd be group 9. In this case, I just wanted to select them, and we're going to go over here to the Build menu, and we're going to build little arrow towers to protect our wall. And this will hopefully keep the enemy off the wall when we're not right in the immediate area. Right now we have our dragons to help protect us. But once the workers move away from the general area, the dragons will follow and leave our wall mostly undefended. Now the reason I built it here is because we have this little convenient sea. Land units cannot cross this. So that's saving us a little bit of wall there we didn't have to build, because the sea acts as the wall there. And then a larger sea on this side. Now if you look at our mini-map, in the mini-map example here, we're this little white square, and where you see it highlighted, that's wall that's being built. So that's our little wall right there, that blue area. And this whole sea is the rest of the blockage. So if we're building a short little blue wall, we're actually blocking red out from coming across in this area at all. They can't even cross into this area. This whole area is blocked out by that one little wall, because we also have red blocked here, and we have a similar blockage there. So red can't come around this way, they can't come down this way, and now they can't go around this way. And so effectively that short little wall finished our little short wall pieces that have more or less cordoned off the whole lower third of the map. Now it's basically safe for blue and yellow to take advantage of. He again is my ally. But while we've done that, let's see, we did want to do one other thing over here, didn't we? Ah, yes. We're going to go ahead and assign the workmen. Oh, you just got a heads up. Arthur has just been defeated. That was the green guy. Apparently they killed off the last green guy, so he's gone. Going to assign our workers to our little outpost here and let them rejuvenate fully. Though it looks like they are 100%, so maybe they won't need to be rejuvenated. While they're in there, what that did is it brought all my dragons over. And my dragons do need to be rejuvenated. A few of them are hurt. And so now everybody's inside of the little outpost, all relaxing and having a beer and getting healthy again. Now remember, I sent some of them over here to get healed, so let's check on them. They're in this outpost. And the way we know is when we select it, we can go over here and look inside. And it shows me there's 8 dragons and a 9th dragon, and then there's 7 peasants, and that's it total. So what we can do is either click them one at a time. As I click them, they appear outside, they're recalled, or I can change the view from looking at the contents to orders, and this will merge all the units. So we're just going to merge them all, and there we go. And our worker designation there is 8, so we're going to do an Alt 8 to select all of our workers and move them up and out a little bit. And now we're just going to drag a box. That's another way to select units, is either one at a time, or you can double click it and it selects all of that particular unit that's in the screen at the moment, or you can click and drag a box over them. Several different ways to select units. And so now we've got all of these dragons selected. It's 9 of them total. We're going to assign them the order to guard this worker. So now they're going to guard that particular worker, although he's going to be in the group. The dragons will effectively be guarding the whole group by guarding just the one worker, as long as the one worker is near the rest of the group.